Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. Today we are in the EZA event for Buu Tanks, aka BUUHAN. As you can see down here, if you want to do extra damage to him, you have to be an LR, and if you want to take less damage from him, you need to be a part of the Battle of Wits category. So pretty much just obviously using the leader skill of STR Vegito. So let's go ahead and dive in. This is a team that we will be rocking with. So, this is the Invincible Absorption Majin Buu Go Tanks. His leader skill is Power Absorption or Majin Power 4 key 180 to stats. Pretty good, actually. Again, like, if you didn't have, like, Android 21, this could be, like, a reasonable substitution, for her leader skill. For his 12 key, he greatly stacks attack, greatly raises defense for one turn, and causes immense damage to the enemy. And then for his 18 key, he greatly raises defense, raises attack for one turn, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. That's very good. That's very good. Very, very good. Okay. His passive skill. Let's see. He recovers 20% HP at the start of turn. He gets 2 key and 200% to stats. He has a great chance of guarding. Not my favorite. Medium chance to evade. Okay. He gets 2 key per type key sphere obtained. He launches a guaranteed additional super attack. He gets an additional 50% attack and defense and guards all attacks for 1 turn from his entry turn or when HP is 90% or less. Okay. He survives KO attacks once within a turn and gets an additional chance to dodge plus 20% if HP is 80% or less when receiving an attack. And then recovers 12% HP if HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn. Okay, so 20% HP recovery at the start of turn is kind of crazy. After he gets hit, so he gets hit 1 time, he's now a 50% chance to dodge character, and he gets a survive KO attack. So if there's like 2 attacks in slot 3, you could put this guy in slot 3 10 out of 10 times and you'll live. Because even if he gets hit both times, he'll survive, or whatever. So that's not terrible. Obviously he is stacking, and he's getting a guaranteed additional. That means he's always going to be getting that 1 offensive stack off. Meaning, like, this guy will very quickly become quite powerful. Again, I'm not a huge fan of just a great chance to guard. He does have that 1 guaranteed guard turn, which is nice. I'm a little confused what it means by this. The same thing with Vegito. I need to kind of, like, play around with it and figure out exactly what it means. So, from this character's entry turn, or when HP is 90% or less at the start of turn, can that happen multiple times? So, if you enter the turn with like 89% HP, are you guaranteed guarding? And it's only if you're above that, do you have the 70% chance to guard? I think that might actually be what it's saying. So, the very first time you see this guy, even if you're at 100% HP, you have the guaranteed guard. And then for the rest of battle, as long as you stay below 90%, you are guaranteed guarding. Please correct me below in the comment section if I'm incorrect, but I think that might be what that's saying. So if I'm correct in saying that, he's essentially going to be guarding for the entire battle. Because even on the Majin... Actually, no, I would say probably on the Majin Buu team, you will be above that 100% HP quite often just because of how much healing you get. Like, this character is healing. Dokkan Fest Majin Buu is healing. The Evil Buu, he's healing. If you're running Kid Buu heals. They have healing links. So that may actually be a bit of a problem where you have too much HP. That's interesting to say the least. But if you do drop below the 50% HP, you're getting an extra 12 HP recovery. I mean, he's very good. I don't know if I like his base form more than I do the Vegito. Because I was very much so a fan of the Vegito, but I could see this guy definitely having more utility than the base form Vegito. Because having guard, you can pretty much put him into any slot you wanted to. He's greatly stacking defense, so he's going to build up really fast. And again, that guaranteed additional, giving him that extra attack, is going to be nice. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this. I like where they're cooking. His links is very powerful, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, The Wall Standing Tall, Fear and Faith, Majin, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. And then he's on a lot of categories. Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Lifeform, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Majin Power, Power Absorption, Time Limit, Sworn Enemies, and then Worldwide Chaos. Alright, and then he has an active condition, which can be performed when HP is 50% or more from turn 4. Okay. So then you can do that again on turn 4 or whatever. His new super attack becomes, or his 12 key, raise attack and defense for 4 turns and then colossal damage to the enemy. And then the 18 keys, raise attack and defense for 4 turns, mega colossal damage to the enemy, and seal. Sealing is relevant. There are many stages where you are able to seal. The 2 that come to mind are the Red Zone movie boss rush and then the Cell Max event. So that's actually pretty clutch that this guy does have those. Because you can make usage out of that. For sure, for sure. So he also recovers 20% HP at the start of every turn. He launches an additional super attack for 3 turns from start of turn. So the Vegito had guard for 3 turns. This guy is launching an extra super. So that means he's getting an extra 30% to stats for 4 turns for his first 3 turns. Okay. That's a little crazy. He gets 5 key and 250% to stats. He guards all attacks. He has a high chance to dodge now. He launches a guaranteed additional super attack. Oh, okay. He gets an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained. Disables enemy action once within the turn when performing an 18 key. And an additional 50% attack and defense for 5 turns from this character's entry turn. So for his first 5 turns, he has the 7th anniversary ability where if the enemy gets hit with the 18 key, he gets an attack break. That's busted. Granted, it's only for 5 turns, but like that's still really freaking good. Because I feel like you want to hold on to this because you want to get as many stacks as possible. So you're going to be using this deep into fights. Because his base form is solid enough that you don't have to do this on turn 4. You know what I mean? Unless you're in a very bad situation. You can hold on to this. Because if you're getting a lot of defensive and offensive stacks, holy cow. He gets an additional 100% attack and defense starting from the character's 6th turn. Okay. He seals the attacked enemy's super attack for 5 turns. What? I'm assuming that means on yeah, because there's a semicolon and then that's... So you get this guy and holy shit, okay. He gets an additional 50% attack temporarily upon this character's next attack if HP is 50% or more at the end of the turn. And then he recovers 10% HP if HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn. Holy shit. This kid's broken. Are you serious? Dude, he has so much stats. Yeah, because like imagine like Red Zone movie boss rush, for example, right? Because that's a long event. If you're able to like stay in the Gotenks variant up until you get to like Broly or whatever, transform into Broly. Now, granted, Broly can't be sealed, so you'd be missing out on that part of his passive. But you have an attack break. You're launching 2 guaranteed additional supers, each of which are giving you 30% attack and defense for 4 turns. Wow. Guaranteed guard 2. You're recovering a ton of HP. Wow. Dude, is he better than Vegito? He might be. I don't know. They're both really good. I mean, I would say definitely BUUHAN, Orange Piccolo, and Vegito. They're the 3 best LRs now in Global, 100%. I don't have any hesitation in my mind. I need to play with this guy, dude. I haven't done summons yet for like Majin Buu or anything, and I haven't really been like checking out too many showcases. I've been seeing like clips or whatever on Twitter. I haven't actively been like watching Truth or anything because I like to, you know, make my own evaluations. But this guy seems nuts. Holy cow. And he's on time limit too, so I've been struggling with that time limit mission. I could use this guy's EZA. I mean, I don't think he would link very well with like the rest of my guys, but he seems nuts. Again, massive amount of HP recovery at the starter turn and at the end of turn if you're struggling. He's guarding. He has a high chance to dodge. So, so this guy's going to be able to eat every single normal in the entire game. Dodge 50% of the time as well. He's going to be doing a ton of damage. He's not going to be struggling for key. For 5 turns from his first appearance, he gets the attack break and an extra 50% to stats, which is relevant. He gets more stats too, so he loses the attack break part of his passive, but he gets an extra 50% to stats from the 6th turn from his first appearance. I mean, obviously the attack break is probably better because that also helps like the rest of your team because of like there's no attacks in slot 2, for example, and you have this guy in slot 2 and there's 1 attack in slot 3 and the enemy hasn't supered. That means you attack break that. More likely than not, you're breaking a super attack right there. That's very, like, viable. He's also getting an extra 50% attack temporarily upon the next turn if this guy is under 50% HP. So that means he's just going to get, like, his next 18 key is going to be that much stronger. That's kind of like the Carnival, or no, was he a Carnival or was he a Yellow Coin? I think he was a Yellow Coin. Yellow Coin, AGL Super Boo, where he would get hit and then his next super attack would be that much stronger. Yeah, no, I am a huge fan of BUUHAN. Dude, they cooked with both of these EZAs, which I guess makes sense because these are very iconic units. These are some of the most popular units ever, like this worldwide download celebration that they did with the Vegito and the BUUHAN. But no, these are awesome. Plus, this guy also gets big bad bosses. So his new link set is Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, The Wall Standing Tall, Big Bad Bosses, Majin, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So he loses... What did he lose to get? He lost Fear and Faith. That's fine, because Fear and Faith is just attack, right? No, that's 2 key and debuffs the enemy by 10% defense, whereas BBB is 25 to stats. Yeah, no, I am a huge fan of this BUUHAN. All right. So, I know we already have all the medals. I'm going to wrap up this fight real quick. I'm going to get this fella Easy 8, and then we can wrap up the video. Alright, guys. So, I guess since I did this with Vegito, also, this is my new Vegito set. I changed it up a little bit because I had the really high amount of crit. I decided to go dodge an additional for him. So, for this BUUHAN, I would actually say additional, then crit, because I am now looking back at his passive, and he is doing a lot of attacks. So that means that you have a higher chance to proc your hidden potential additional, but he doesn't have like crit or super effective against all types in either of his forms. So I could definitely see like getting some like usage out of crit, because again, he's going to be launching a ton of attacks. So I could see this guy quickly becoming a monster. So let's go ahead and get this fella Easy-Aid and we can wrap up the video there. But yeah, that's going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment. Let me know, how excited are you to be using this BUUHAN? If you're a global player or if you're a JP player, how has he been destroying the game? Because this guy seems nuts. And who do you think is more powerful between this BUUHAN and the Vegito? I'm going to be very interested to see what you guys have to say, because I haven't used either character, obviously. I'm going to be really interested to see how these guys are going to do. I can't wait to use this guy in that time loop mission, though. I think I might actually be able to do it using this guy. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. So as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I am signing off.